CIET NCERT presents audiobook Kriti, textbook of arts for grade 7.
Chapter 6 Music, Emotions and Creativity. Page number 66. Given on the right side of the page, there is a QR code. When you scan the QR code, you will be able to get additional resources of this chapter. Given is the image on the left-hand side of a tanpura. Music expresses various emotions, rasas. When you sing or play music, you are communicating a feeling or an emotion. In the Indian performing arts, emotions are referred to as rasas. This emotion is simultaneously experienced by the artists and audience. It is this emotion that connects the artists with the audience. So, always remember to sing with passion and expression. Let us continue this journey of learning various forms of music and the rasas they express. Given is the box that reads, "The Abhinay Darpana," written by Nandikeshwara, says, "Sabha Kalpataru Bhanti," which means the audience is like a tree which fulfills your inner wishes. Though this has been written in the context of dance, it applies to all art forms. On the right is an image portraying 3 students singing in front of the microphone. 2 are girls, 1 is a boy. On the left side is a student, boy, playing a tabla. On the right side is their teacher accompanying them on the synthesizer. On the wheelchair is a student who is playing the violin. And in front they have other students as audience. Page number 67. Devotional music. People pray in different ways. Music allows people to express the feelings of devotion. People often come together in groups and sing devotional songs in different styles of singing using a variety of words, tunes, and rhythms. Let us understand how the words, tune, and rhythm come together when we sing a devotional song. Here are some examples. Shabad. Shabads are musical prayers in the Sikh religion and are sung in the Gurudwara. Let us learn this song. Koi bole Ram Ram, koi Khudaye, koi sevaye Gosaiya, koi alaye. Karan Karan, Karan Kareem, Kirpa Dhar Rahim. कोई नवाए तीर्थ, कोई हज जाए, कोई करे पूजा, कोई सिर नवाए, कोई पढ़े वेद, कोई किताब, कोई ओढ़े नील, कोई सुपेद, कोई कहे तुर्क, कोई कहे हिंदू, कोई बाँचे बिस्ट, कोई सीर बिंदु, कहे नानक जिन हुकुम पछाता, प्रभ साहिब का 3 भेद जाता. On the right side, given is an image of Shabad Kirtan in progress in a Gurudwara. The image demonstrates 3 musicians, 2 singers with a harmonium and 1 musician playing the tabla. Meaning, we pray with different names such as Rama, Guru, Allah and others. The aim is to thank the Almighty for giving us such a beautiful world. Page number 68. Urdu song. This is a devotional and patriotic song in Urdu. लब पे आती है दुआ बन के तमन्ना मेरी। जिंदगी शमा की सूरत हो खुदाया मेरी। लब पे आती है दुआ बन के तमन्ना मेरी। हो मेरे दम से ये यूं ही मेरे वतन की जीनत, जिस तरह फूल से होती है चमन की जीनत। जिंदगी हो मेरी परवाने की सूरत या रब, इल्म की शमा से हो मुझको मोहब्बत या रब। हो मेरा काम गरीबों की हिमायत करना, दर्दमंदों से ज़ईफ़ों से मोहब्बत करना। Meaning, I carry a wish in my heart with words on my lips to enable life to shine brightly for everyone, like a guiding light. May my work have the power to uplift the lives of the less fortunate, just as flowers bring beauty to nature. My duties should be able to enhance the lives of others. Let life be marked by care and compassion, and let my purpose be to offer a beacon of hope to my companions. On the right side of page 68 is given an image of musicians singing the Urdu song. There are 3 musicians, 2 with a harmonium and 1 an accompanying musician. 3 of them are singing the Urdu song. Activity 6.1. For the devotional song that you have learned, think about point number 1. What is the emotion in the song that you have sung? Point number 2. What is the language in which it is sung? Point number 3. Make a note of the important words in the song and understand their meaning. This is a great way to increase your vocabulary in a language. Note to the teacher. Students can learn one or both songs or choose devotional songs from their own culture or faith. Page 69. Creativity and Storytelling. Activity 6.2. Understanding a painting through music. On the left-hand side of page number 67 is given an image of Fud painting by Prakash Joshi. Look at the picture on your left. Point number 1. Observe it carefully. Based on the style of this painting, can you identify the state or region it is from? Point number 2. Create 2 lines which will describe the plates one by one. It can be in your native language. The lines should be rhythmic and easy to sing. For example, देखो देखो सखी, द्वार पे सज संवर के कौन खड़ा? Point number 3. Sing it in groups and observe the next plate. Point number 4. Continue creating lines according to visual images and sing the whole composition. Point number 5. You can work in groups. Point number 6. As you create and sing lines in a particular tune and rhythm, you will find the exercise interesting. Document and record the entire process, and you will be able to understand how words and music work together to evoke emotions. Note to the teacher. Point number 1. This painting is provided as a reference. Point number 2. You can select any painting of your choice or from your region. Point number 3. In the activity, use music as a way to explore the themes in the painting. Point number 4. Try to see some Ragamala paintings exhibited in various museums. Page number 70. Activity 6.3 Musical Narrative. Point number 1. Choose a topic from the history section of your social science textbook. Here are some choices. Choice number 1. Chandragupta Maurya and Kautilya. Choice number 2. Prabhavati Gupta. Choice number 3. Chandragupta II, Vikramaditya and his 9 jewels. Choice number 4. Prithviraj Chauhan. Point number 2. Write a paragraph that describes any story related to the empire of the rulers. Point number 3. Draw a picture to illustrate the story. Point number 4. Describe the scene in a few sentences using any language you like. Point number 5. Sing the lines you have written in a tune of your choice. Wonderful! This is how musicals and musical storytelling is created. Point number 6. There are many forms of musical storytelling in India, including Povada, Kavad Katha, Alha Udal, and others. You can research and read more about them. Point number 7. Connect this with other art forms you have been learning and share your experience. On the right side of page number 70 is given an image of an artist, Sobha Mani, playing the Natapung. Note to the teacher. Art integration is a cross-curricular pedagogical approach that utilizes various aspects and forms of art and culture as the basis of learning concepts across subjects. As a part of the thrust on experiential learning, art-integrated education will be embedded in classroom transactions, not only for creating the joyful classrooms, but also for imbibing the Indian ethos through integration of Indian art and culture in the teaching and learning process at every level. This art-integrated approach will strengthen the linkages between education and culture. NEP 2020 4.7. Plan the session as per the above directive. Let it be a collaboration with the history lesson so that the students imbibe the artistic traditions prevalent in the country and link it with other curricular areas. Page number 71. Activity 6.4. Active Listening. Active listening is a term used when you listen to something carefully and try to understand it. Active listening is very important in music. The more you listen to a wide range of music, the more you start to pick up on different styles, structures, and techniques that you might not notice at first. It opens up your ear to different genres, rhythms, or even nuances in production that you would not have recognized otherwise. Point number 1. Actively listen to a folk, tribal, modern, or contemporary song of your choice or from a list provided by your teacher. Point number 2. Explore how the lyrics and the tune tell a story. Point number 3. What are the moods and emotions of the lyrics and the tune? Point number 4. Now, try the same activity with a piece of instrumental music. Point number 5. What are the differences you notice in the mood and the emotions? Given on the left side of page 71 is an artist playing the veena. Activity 6.5. Act it out. Point number 1. Listen to an instrumental musical piece or background music from a film. Point number 2. take turns to analyze and interpret the piece of music. Point number 3. What are the emotions that you can recognize? Point number 4. Try to enact the emotions in different compositions. Point number 5. Feel free to use elements that you have learnt in theatre and dance to communicate the emotions and story of the music. Given on the right side of page 71 are two images. Image number 1 is of an artist playing the Ek Tara. Image number 2 is of an artist playing the Santoor. Note to the teacher. For this activity, you can use an instrumental music piece from albums by Shakti, Pandit Ravi Shankar, Dr. L. Subramaniam, or folk orchestras from different states. Page 72. Assessment. Chapter 6. Music, Emotions and Creativity. Given is a table with 5 columns. Column number 1, CG. Column number 2, C. Column number 3, Learning Outcomes. Column number 4, Teacher. Column number 5, Self. Column number 1, CG 1. Column number 2, C 1.2. Column number 3, Learning Outcomes. Is able to understand storytelling through lyrics and music. Column number 1, CG 1. Column number 2, C 1.2. Column number 3, Learning Outcomes. Is able to creatively act out the emotions expressed in a piece of music. Column number 1, CG 2. Column number 2, C 2.1. Column number 3, Learning Outcomes. Is eager to learn new songs and forms of music. Column number 1, CG 2. Column number 2, C 2.2. Column number 3, Learning Outcomes. Is able to interpret a painting in words and stories. Column number 1, CG 3. Column number 2, C 3.1. Column number 3, Learning Outcomes. Understands and articulates the various roles of music. Teachers' comments and students' observations. Fill in the blanks. Chapter 6 ends here.
Kriti, you were just listening to this audiobook, Textbook of Arts for Grade 7. Narration, Richa Jain. Sound recordist, Muhammad Faizan Khan. Assistance in production, Soumya Malik. Directed and produced by Vimlesh Chaudhary. This audiobook is brought to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.